I loved the fact that I could still get away with playing a schoolgirl, and that it was just really silly and really fun, and it had some brilliant messages in there, as well as, you know, mixing with all the fun stuff, and the fact that Simon and Nick are involved as well was also very, very exciting. Kay is written as the sort of school geek, but she's not the typical kind of archetype of a geek. She sort of, yes, she's very, very brilliant at chess, but she doesn't have her nose in a book all the time. And she sort of wears her intellect with real ease, and she's sort of best friends with Clemsie, the most popular girl in school. And me and Crispian sort of had a chat beforehand and said that we were very keen not to make her this sort of stereotype. She had a bit of an edge to her, and she sort of comes up with some of the plans when the monsters attack. It's set in this really beautiful, posh school, and the headmaster has sold off some of the land to a fracking site, but he pretends that it's all legit. And we sort of stumble across what's going on, and within these sort of sinkholes, these monsters appear, and we have to try and save the school. Well, firstly, they're like two of the nicest men in the world. They just were so easy and lovely and kind and generous and just the best. And Simon was always sort of willing to play in with our stupid games. When we were just sitting in the easy up, we play a game of heads up, and he was just, getting well involved. On the first day of rehearsals, I met Hermione, and I didn't know you'd have to speak to her, but I knew from the off that I was like, yes, I want to keep you as one of my real friends. We just sort of really got on, and so that kind of ease that we have together was always there, and we just decided that, you know, Clemsie is the kind of, yes, even though she's seen as this sort of prom queen, most popular girl in school, she doesn't sort of buy into that, and she's more kind of interested in the oddballs, I guess, and Kay sort of fits into that. And I think what we both said was that they just really make each other laugh, and they're kind of like sisters, really, because you do see a bit of bickering between them when it gets a bit tough in the caves. That place was nuts. I mean, I just don't believe that people go to school there. I mean, you look out and, you know, there's a golf course and there's a beautiful pond and there's some big kind of, I don't know what, at the end of the drive, and it takes about 10 minutes from getting from the school gates to the actual school. And it's just stunning. I mean, we've been so lucky with all of these locations have been beautiful, stately homes. And the way that, you know, John, our DOP, has lit them, saw some of the rushes, it just looks stunning. It really kind of, he's really added to the beauty of these locations. It's really odd not being able to sort of step up into the real world for 10 minutes, because you're so far down into these caves that, you know, by the time you get back up there, you're needed back on set. I think everyone went a bit loopy after about an hour down in these caves, because if you turn your torch off, you're in just complete darkness. And, you know, some of the people who work there would like to feed us ghost stories of, you know, you're standing in the exact spot that, so that doesn't really help. I think people can expect, you know, what you have seen with Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, a real comedy horror, which Simon and Nick are so the masters at, and just a really good time.